Almost uninterrupted. Get ready for the most extra podcast known to man. The Ace and TJ Show presents the Extra Funny Podcast.
Man, we need to assign someone on the show to be the keeper of the holiday calendar, so we'll know ahead of time when these cool days are coming. Like, you know, if it was National Cheeseburger Day the other day, you know, we come in and go, oh, today's National Cheeseburger Day, because it's kind of late, you know, to plan anything. But like today, and I guess it's on September 21st every year, so we'll have to mark it for next year, is National Miniature Golf Day. So we could have done a whole thing where the show goes out and plays putt-putt.
Oh,
We could have gone and played putt-putt today.
we get in like a putt-putt challenge for the listeners and stuff.
I love putt-putt.
No listeners. No listeners. I'm talking about just us.
Really?
It's just our little family here.
Yeah,
Getting out and bonding with each other. Rob would love to go play putt-putt. I know Riggins would.
Do they have food there? At Putt-Putt?
I don't know.
Some do, some don't. It
I know
depends.
they have rednecks there.
Yeah.
So they may have, some beef jerky
Yeah,
on them or
something.
something.
A lot of dirt balls.
No, I'm just saying you don't have to be a redneck to like putt-putt, but all rednecks do.
Yeah, I love it.
Ace loves the putt-putt.
Sure.
Jody loves putt-putt.
I don't know how.
Oh, gosh, she loves it.
Yeah, I don't know how it became that way, but it's just like what you do on vacation with your kids. You go, hey, we're gonna play putt-putt on Tuesday or something. They're oh, great, that'll be awesome, and they love it. It's always fun, no matter their age.
Yeah.
The last trip that I took, it was my birthday, 2020. Amanda surprised it and set it up for me. The two of us, Peyton and Cade, went to, I think we went to Charleston or Hilton Head or somewhere. I forgot exactly where. And they were both adults. It's like, oh, okay, well, we're just gonna play putt-putt tonight. And we had an awesome time. It was great.
It's fun.
I don't know what it is about putt-putt on vacation that it's fun.
Unless it's hot out. If it's like a hot summer day in August.
Or it's one of those indoor putt-putt places that looks like it should be condemned.
And smells like sweat.
Right.
However-
or you turn the lights on and it's like, the seventh grade art class is the ones that came in and painted all the glow-in-the-dark shit on the wall.
It has a smell to it.
Has anybody
know what
else
I'm
though,
talking about.
been to like the putt-putt bar, the indoor putt-putt
Yes.
bar thing? Those are fun.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. There's like 9 putt-putt holes, but they're real fun, and they got a lot of drinks there, and it's great.
Yeah, I'm not that big of a putt-putt fan.
I mean, it's all right.
I mean, it's not enough contact. I like physical contact sports.
Wow. That took y'all 4 minutes to be like, yeah, we should go play putt-putt. And
Actually,
4
I
minutes
don't
later,
like
Well,
you know what? Screw putt-putt. That shit sucks.
Well, actually, I did it thinking I was being sarcasm, and I thought all y'all would be laughing through it. Oh, yeah, right. But y'all love it, so. And then I was
That
like,
didn't
okay.
work.
well,
Backfired.
I didn't want y'all really thinking I was going to go play it someday.
Hey, the day ain't over. We can go now.
I don't even know where there is a putt-putt place
There's
around.
Oh,
in
there's
Huntersville.
probably tons here in the suburbs.
There's one in Huntersville.
Oh, I'm not going. I'm not driving down that far on the interstate.
Yeah, I don't think there is one. There's one down on 150 down here by the driving range,
Oh,
right across from the QT where the dump is.
really?
It's next to the dump.
It's across the road from
I'm
the
not
dump.
going there.
Is it? Really?
It might be. I think there's one. Isn't there?
Well, y'all send me some pictures.
There's one in Cornelius. I see that as well.
Okay, didn't know that.
No, I'm not going down
And
there.
there's a place called Frankie's Fun Park in Huntersville.
Oh, that place is fun. They got roller coasters in there.
Yeah.
Roller coaster.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
mini
for
ones.
kids.
They're for kids, but I'll still ride them because I
Oh, yeah,
can.
You're
Yeah,
small
you can
enough.
fit. Yeah.
Alexa said they probably have a lot of those up here in the suburbs, meaning white people. White people.
A lot of putt-putt.
They love putt putt.
Not wrong.
Yeah.
So cute.
I think there are a couple of, but then again, you're not supposed to play putt-putt at home. You're only supposed to play when you're on vacation.
See, I don't want to do it on vacation.
Well, you don't want to go on vacation,
Right.
Rob.
That's fair. All right.
You
got
don't.
me.
You don't
the only
because
person.
vacations usually happen in the summer. You don't want to be outside in the summer, even for like 2 minutes.
You.
I should have brought him on the food truck with me one day.
No.
See how long he lasted.
I'd pass out.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind coming on that food truck sometime. Just like use it as a sauna.
Yes, exactly what it
I wouldn't want to do any work on it, but just stand in there and get a good sweat going. Just wrapped in nothing but a towel.
You can hand me empanadas, as I call them. That's it.
I think it'd be fun to do one time just to see what that experience is like for a little while.
Yeah, it's crazy. Especially if you're not used to it. It can be very hectic in a very small space.
Yeah, the only thing for me is that I don't know anything about what we're doing, so that would be frustrating.
I would just call you to like get me things.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
And I'd like to talk to people, take some orders.
Yeah.
For him and Jay and you in there?
Yeah, we've had up to 4 people in there.
Can I talk to the people and take orders?
That'd be great because I don't like taking orders, so you can do that.
Love that.
Yeah.
I think the moment you come up to a Dominican food truck, I'm the face that you should see.
Exactly. This is very traditional.
Yeah. What would you like? Chopped cheese?
Tacos.
Empanadas? What do you got? Yeah,
Yeah, tacos.
Tacos?
You need them dipping tacos.
I would not know that's what I'd be saying. Like, I need 2 tacos. You don't
You're
make
like,
tacos.
Ace, we don't have tacos. How many times I got to tell you?
I'm sorry, ma'am. We don't have tacos.
But yeah, I mean, I would like to do that maybe. It depends on where it's parked, though.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to be in any dangerous areas or anything like that. Or if it just had a flat and y'all decide, let's start selling food here on the side of the interstate.
Which we've definitely thought about.
When it gets cold out, will it be easier to bear, or will it still just be super hot in there?
So I haven't done cold weather in the food truck yet, but I remember like visiting him on the food truck, and I'm gonna be happier. He says I will not. He's like, when your hands are so cold that you can't like grab things, he's like, you're gonna see. I'm like, nah. I would rather take that than this summer. This was one of like the worst summers ever.
Does business slow down much when it's cold?
No. I mean, I remember last year he had a lot of events because people do Christmas parties and things like
fairs
that,
and
holidays,
festivals and all that kind of
yeah,
stuff.
and
Okay.
leading up to the holidays.
How about you being a food truck groupie? Yeah, I mean, I used to go see him.
I
at the food
did.
truck. He was like, oh my God, I love a food truck guy.
I was on all
I
those
gotta
tour
get,
stops.
I gotta get in on that. He's just hanging, getting all dressed up. I'm gonna go
hang out.
flirt with the food truck guy. Mm-hmm. Man, get me a man.
I got me a food truck.
It doesn't
man.
warm up in there with all the cooking equipment and stuff.
It warms up, but it's not. It's still. I mean, it's cold.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you wear on your head when you're so hot in there to keep sweat from falling in your eyes? And
I
in
just
the
have
food?
a sweat rag.
Oh,
Yeah, it's cute, huh?
That's hot.
sweat rag.
Sweat
So
rag.
you keep it on your shoulder and you wipe sweat off with it.
Yeah, or just like if I have it, like I'll put it right next to the where I usually stand, so I'm like constantly grabbing it.
I'm surprised you don't go with like a bandana or a head wrap of some sort.
I should have done it. But it's too late to think about that. Also, what I did was that I would get icy cold water and I would just put the rags in there and they would be soaking wet but icy, and then I would just put it on my head.
It's so hot.
Yeah. My head is cold.
He's like, I'm so in love with you. She's like, thanks. Mopping her face off.
Yeah, sweat stash going like full throttle this summer. Let me tell you.
Well, your sweat stash is gonna be going in the winter too.
Oh, yeah.
So you can't. But like when I'm out because where my griddle is on the patio, the sun is just beaming in there in the evening when Jody wants me to cook dinner out there, and it's like 90 something degrees in the sun, and you crank that thing up. So I have to wear a headband to catch the sweat off
Yeah.
my head so it's not falling onto the griddle.
Jay wears a headband. Because it was gross. It was gross. It was another level, but we survived it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got a sweat rag. You got a
rag.
gnat rag. Y'all know what a gnat rag is?
No, ew.
That's when you're sitting on the bank fishing, and you got one rag that you're wiping sweat, and then the other one's kind of like a towel, and you just have to keep the gnats off of it. You start swinging that around.
Oh my God.
Sheesh.
A gnat rag.
Sitting on the bank fishing. Rob's like, what?
You
My
can't even
bank,
fathom.
my bank don't have fishing.
You know, when you're sitting on the bank fishing. You ever had to use a sweat rag, Rob?
No.
But he loves to sweat. He said because it cools him down.
Yeah, I don't mind sweating. I just don't want to smell from sweating. That's why I just use the deodorant, not the antiperspirant.
Oh,
Yeah, he
interesting
wants
logic there.
Yeah, he wants sweat moons under his arm.
Ew.
He's like, that's a man.
It'll cool me off.
People know I'm a man.
My pheromones.
When would you say, Rob, is the last time that you sweat?
When I went to Charleston, because it was just hot outside.
Oh, that's right. You said it was hot because y'all were walking around a little bit, going to the Eric Church concert.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's probably the last time.
So when was that?
When was our first vacation? July?
Yeah.
Yes, would have been the
End of June.
June
June,
and
July.
July.
He's not
Yeah, because I
outside long
mean,
enough.
because I don't think all of the listeners are that
Savvy.
up to date on your travel schedule. In July.
So you're about 3
It's like,
months.
when did you do that? Oh, when I was in charge.
Yeah.
You mean during the war?
So it's been roughly 3 months since you broke a sweat.
Since your last sweat.
I mean, that I can think of. Yeah, maybe like when it was, if it was like 90 degrees and I was outside for a split second. I might have
There were
broken a little
those
bit of
days
sweat,
that were like over almost 100. Oh, yeah, Rob, you would cry.
Or maybe like I didn't pre-cool down my car with the with the remote start.
Yeah, but I don't think we can count that. That doesn't seem to count.
I mean, that's a 10-foot walk from the door to my car.
On a hot day, how long do you give it to make sure it's cool outside?
I mean, I don't normally do the remote start when it's cold. When it's cold, I mean hot outside. I do it when it's cold.
Doesn't it run for 10 minutes
Yeah,
on the remote?
yeah, and then it'll turn off so you don't waste gas.
Yeah, I don't have that on mine. I've never
Oh
had
my
a
God,
car
you're
that
so
had the
poor.
I know. I've never had the remote start, but it always seems like that would be a cool thing to have.
I always forget about it in the summertime, but I never forget about it in the winter.
Got to get it nice and toasty.
At least you know, a good temperature where that I can stand. I don't want to get too hot.
You got air fans under your butt cheeks, like on the seat.
Oh, like toasty cheeks?
No, my friend has a truck that has that. It is incredible.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jay
mine
has that on the
has
trucks. I love
cooling
it.
and heating.
Yeah, I would never use the heated seat, but I would use the cooling seat.
Sure.
Oh, I
Air
need to
that
see
gooch
that
off.
cooling seat. Ew.
What do you think it's for?
It's a gooch. Turn my gooch fan on.
It's the Ace and TJ Show with a little extra. More of the Extra Funny podcast in 3 minutes.
More of the Extra Funny podcast is coming up on Ace TJ TV. Today on Ace TJ TV. It's Thursday. Watch the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show live from 6 to 9 Eastern or watch anytime on demand after 9. Then it's Extra Funny live at 9 Eastern and available anytime on demand after 10. And a special Ace TJ TV presentation of Live from the Living Room is live on our Facebook and TikTok feeds at 7 p.m. Eastern. Ace TJ Prime Plus members today get to know Ace TJ on the road, a new video feature live from the cast members' cars. It's Ace TJ TV, available at acetj.com, the Ace and TJ app, or at our YouTube channel, youtube.com/The Ace TJ Show.
When it comes to making memories this summer, whether it's with your family, your friends, your significant other, there is one place where you can do it all. And that place is Gaston County. Go to acetj.com/Gaston. That's acetj.com/Gaston to find out about all the incredible stuff that you can do this summer in Gaston County. Hiking, biking, swimming, shopping, great places to stay, and things like the Ridgeline Craft Beverage Trail. Gaston County offers a lot of different and unique opportunities for you to make some incredible memories over the summer. And many of them are outdoors. This is a special time of the year, not too hot, just right for zip lines or hiking, biking, getting out on the trails. Makes no difference. They've got it all. Whether you're a novice or you're experienced in whatever you want to do, Gaston County has something special for you. Go to acetj.com/Gaston and find out all about the incredible things to do this summer in Gaston County. That's acetj.com/Gaston to find out what's happening in Gaston County. If you have nagging pain, imagine being rid of that nagging pain with no medication, no surgery, and no downtime. It could happen thanks to Charlotte's most trusted stem cell clinic, Neogenics. Call 704-727-6551 or go to acetj.com/Neogenics.
Hey, it's Ace from the Ace and TJ Show, and I'm out here at beautiful Northstone Country Club in Huntersville, North Carolina. Just getting ready, getting some practice in for the Ace and TJ Jet Fitness 24/7 Golf Tournament. It happens Monday, November 13th, and it's all to benefit our charity, Peyton's Promise. Look, it's a day off from work. It's one round of golf for a great charity, and in the process, you're going to have a great time. In addition to golf, we've got the long drive competition. We've got putting for Peyton, so give me 1 second here. Well, I can't win anyway. You see why I need to practice. Go to acetj.com/golf to get signed up. It's acetj.com/golf. We need you. Peyton's Promise needs you. And your one round of golf could change somebody's life forever. AceTJ.com/golf for the Ace and TJ Jet Fitness 24/7 golf tournament, Monday, November 13th.
Funny. This is Extra Funny. It's the Extra Funny podcast from the Ace and TJ Show.
We were talking about something earlier, and our former intern Adam, I guess he will be known as that forever, won't he? No matter, he's got a career, he's got all kinds of stuff going on, and we still call him former intern Adam.
Yeah.
I think we can just call him intern Adam.
That's fair.
Everybody knows who he is in our hearts.
He's the best.
Yeah, he is.
Talking about doing TJ and Jody's Small Town Adventure, the first one in a while. This Saturday, and we're going to Mount Airy, North Carolina, which was the town that Mayberry was modeled after in the show, the Andy Griffith Show. And it's where the area Andy Griffith grew up in and all that. And Adam said, wonder if TJ will talk about Andy in real life being a dirty Democrat, LOL. And hell yeah, I'm going to go through the festival. It's called the Mayberry Days Festival.
No.
And I'm going to tell all of those people, hey, stop walking around here worshiping him, acting like he was something special. He was nothing but a dirty, rotten, mean commocrat, basically.
That's right.
Don't ruin it for them.
Andy Griffith.
He was mean. Commercials for stinking rotten American Marxist people and stuff. Oh, I'm gonna make sure to let everybody. I'm gonna stand up on the town square out there.
You will not.
Yes, I will. I'm gonna say I'm the real sheriff of Mayberry.
Get on top of the police car. Don't they still have it out there?
Yeah.
On top with his megaphone.
To be honest with you, Andy Griffith would have been anti-police. He would have wanted to defund his own office.
Just remind everybody, Andy Griffith was a rude son of a bitch.
And a communist.
Repeat with me, Andy,
Yeah.
Marxist. Andy.
Andy Griffith was a defund the police Marxist, people.
You just get
Keep it moving.
Andy sucks chant going.
No, I
Get a
really,
turkey leg.
I really don't think he was like the equivalent of what today's American Marxist is. But he was a crazy Hollywood liberal.
It's terrible.
He was.
Oh, I know. That's what I'm saying.
It's
That's
terrible that he was. Not terrible that I'm saying it.
Yeah.
Because I'm spitting the truth, as the kids say.
You're spitting
I'm spitting it.
He stays spitting the truth.
And I'm gonna be spitting it all over. Where was that woman from Riggins that said, "Let me know when you get here"? We're like the tourism lady or something.
Yeah.
That's what it was. The Mayberry, the Mount Airy tourism. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna call her and I'm gonna say I need a megaphone because I got to tell these poor people what Andy Griffith really was.
If you're listening, do not provide him with a megaphone.
TJ with a megaphone? That's dangerous.
That's the worst.
But TJ, you don't have to let her know because of the buzz around town. It's going to let her know.
I bet a bunch of people are gonna bring you megaphones on some purpose. Here you go. Speak the words to the masses.
I know what Andy Griffith was really about, don't you? Well, here's my tell-all book.
You'll make a splash. There was a guy at the Mayberry Festival that was saying Andy Griffith was a communist or a Marxist.
He had a T-shirt that
He was
said Andy
yelling.
Griffith was a Marxist on it. What?
No, I would have the T-shirt that just read Andy Griffith was a dirty Hollywood liberal. Because that's basically that's what like Tim McGraw is too. They're not full on. Like the American Marxists are that are in charge of things right now.
At least Tim McGraw seems like a real nice guy. Like I could meet Tim McGraw and go, "Let's have a beer, Tim,"
Oh, Timmy.
and he'd be okay.
Well,
Does
I
the
don't
town
know.
look like? Is there anything where they made it look like Mayberry?
Yeah, I think so.
Where it actually
There's a
recreates
Floyd's
that
barber
street and the whole-
shop.
okay.
And
You would have to go to the
diner and all that.
museum to really like push your point.
Yeah, everybody comes in there.
Yeah.
You know.
That's where you're gonna get most of
Go
those
stand
people.
on the steps of the museum on your way in. Just a reminder. He was
Give
a
out
dirty,
pamphlets.
He was a dirty Hollywood liberal.
It's like Andy Griffith, dirty Hollywood liberal.
Like, what is wrong with this
Yeah,
guy?
it's like devil horns and a mustache on it.
You put yourself in jail in the court in the sheriff's office. And, I was put here because I spoke my mind.
I want a trial.
Oh man, that'd be great.
He would have defunded his own office. But no, I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be fun. And I know Jody's dad is going to be very jealous. He's a huge Andy Griffith Show fan. Yeah.
I've never watched not even an episode of that show.
Yeah.
You know the whistle, though, right?
I mean, I can see it in my head, like the,
can see the whistle?
parts of it. Not the whistle, but like parts of that show. But yeah, no.
Yeah, it's not something that is big with, you know, the millennial generation and below, especially big city.
Was it in
You know,
color or
like-
black and white?
Both. It lasted through both.
That's what I thought.
But yeah, it was the far and away #1 television show in the ratings every week for years.
Was there a lot of shows though at that time? So like, was it really hard for them to get #1?
Out of 2.
Yeah, like, what was the other show?
It's like being valedictorian of a 10-person class.
Yeah, you're right. It was really shit. And,
I'm just saying.
and nobody even knew what it was.
Oh, that's why I'm asking if it was actually really good.
Well, obviously there weren't as many shows back then, but yes, it was good. And then the fact that once it went into reruns and it was made in the 60s, like started in the early 60s.
1960.
And thank you, Rob.
I was just confirming, letting people know. You know what you're talking about.
And the people still in reruns and all that would watch it in the 80s, you know, different age groups, generations, and all could identify with it and still find it. It was actually a wholesome show that had real. The funny was real. The comedy was actually quality for what, you know, a lot. If you went back and watched an old show from 1961, it may be, you know, too corny or whatever, but it still has good laughs in it that people could relate to. But it's harder to get, because when I was a kid, there was no black and white shows. They were all color. But now, if you try to get a kid to sit down and watch a black and white show, they'd probably be like, I'm not even going to give this a chance.
They can think their TV's broken.
Yeah, I just looked it up. 8 seasons. It's one of the only shows on television where the final season, it went off the air as the #1 ranked show on television. It was the biggest show on TV in 1968 when it went off the air. Seinfeld, I Love Lucy are the only other two that are mentioned that were the #1 show that when they went off the air.
Didn't they say Aunt Bee was a bitch in real life?
I always thought they said she was
No.
really sweet.
Oh.
That it was Andy Griffith that people thought was so nice that they wouldn't cool.
Yeah. Andy's the only one I've heard about being that way. But she may have been, because she was I don't know that she was Southern.
Her last name's Bavier
Oh, French. Then, yeah, she must be terrible.
from
Is
Manhattan.
it Bavier or Bouvier?
It's Bavier.
Oh, Bavier.
She was from New York, so you're probably right.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
never met a nice person from New York, New York. And you'd think that you would, because they say it's the town so nice they named it twice.
Yeah.
But I ain't never met nobody from New York, New York that was even cordial, much less nice.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I don't know anything about her personally. I just know that when I found out all that about Andy Griffith, it was heartbreaking. My world just changed, y'all. I couldn't bounce back from it.
Alexis just found an Andy Griffith D-pic.
Yeah.
Gross.
Maybe that's why he was so arrogant.
When you're swinging that thing around, you're going to have a big ego.
Disgusting.
Toting a hog like that.
We're still talking about Andy Griffith. Is that right?
Yeah, I think so.
But no, I'm not going to. I'm going to enjoy everything, and you know, if you're a conservative and you dislike everybody in Hollywood that's a crazy, out of control liberal, then you'd never have any entertainment at all. Except though, it's different when your entire career is built on you being just a good old country boy and, you know, sweet and charming and all of that. Because, I mean, you look at Woody Harrelson and you figure he'd probably piss you off if you were hanging out with him, even though you like him. He'd probably piss you off at some point.
Do you think?
Yeah. He might want to fight. He'd get on that, you know, get him, maybe we y'all out drinking and he might want to fight you. It just seems like it would be, you know, good-natured kind of thing. Yeah, I bet him and Matthew McConaughey's beat the shit out of each other before.
Maybe.
Don't they think they're related?
Yeah, they thought there was a story that they might be brothers or something.
That's just his Matthew McConaughey's mom is the one that came up with that because evidently she had a thing with Woody Harrelson's dad. I think is what the story is, which is worse than you even could think about because Woody Harrelson's dad was a hitman.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Oh, he was hitting it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to hit this before I go kill that fella. They hired me to kill.
Oh.
I think that's what Woody Harrelson's dad was. I know he was a criminal, but I think he was a hitman. Wow. And went to prison.
But not before stopping Ms. McConaughey.
But she knew that they weren't brothers.
They are similar. I mean, you could swap those two out on anything. I feel like they're the same. You don't think?
Not looks wise.
Oh, no, not looks wise. No.
Definitely
But as far
not.
as personality and kind of skill set,
yeah.
they kind of are similar.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Matt McConaughey
kidding me? Matthew-
infinitely
Oof.
better looking than Woody Harrelson.
Yum.
All right, slow down.
I think Woody Harrelson is the better actor.
I would agree.
I would agree.
Woody Harrelson's a better actor.
Yeah, and I think McConaughey's a good actor, but I think Woody Harrelson's a really good actor.
I don't know what's this big. I don't know that I've seen him in anything really.
Cheers was his first thing that he became famous for, and then he was in that
Natural Born Killers.
yeah, in that movie with the about the billboards. He was good in that.
Yeah.
He was
Isn't he in
Was it-
that really highly touted HBO show
True
about
Detective.
yeah,
Yeah.
True Detective.
that
they
was
were
a good show.
McConaughey.
they were
First
both
season's
in
better,
that,
second.
and then there was another one.
White Men Can't Jump?
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
That's a great. I love that movie. Love it, love it, love it. It's great.
Oh, the one I think it may be called The Highwaymen, where it's the true story of the Texas Rangers that killed Bonnie and Clyde. He and Kevin Costner played the two Rangers. It's
Forgot about
awesome.
that.
need to
That's right.
watch
That's a
that
great
'cause
movie.
It is
That's a really
awesome.
great movie.
Kevin Costner.
All right, calm down.
I've been watching Yellowstone again. Just-
Why?
Looking for Kevin Costner's yellow bone.
Ooh.
If someone asks, tell them it's more than a little funny. It's extra funny. More of Ace and TJ's Extra Funny podcast coming up.
More of the Extra Funny podcast is coming up on Ace TJ TV. Today on Ace TJ TV. It's Thursday. Watch the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show live from 6 to 9 Eastern or watch anytime on demand after 9. Then it's Extra Funny live at 9 Eastern and available anytime on demand after 10. And a special HTJ TV presentation of Live from the Living Room is live on our Facebook and TikTok feeds at 7 p.m. Eastern. Ace TJ Prime Plus members today get to know Ace TJ on the road, a new video feature live from the cast members' cars. It's Ace TJ TV, available at acetj.com, the Ace and TJ app, or at our YouTube channel, youtube.com/The Ace TJ Show.
Today, every company is a technology company. No matter what type of business you're doing, you are a technology company in some fashion. But becoming a fully enabled digital workplace is not easy. That's why you should let CompuCom guide you. CompuCom is a proven leader in managed IT services. They deliver innovative solutions designed for how you work today and, most importantly, for how that will transform tomorrow. They help you deliver results. Just go to CompuCom.com for details. That's CompuCom.com.
This pepperoni was carefully placed by hand by a pizza maker at Papa John's. Just like this one, and that one over there. Ooh, and even these in the crust. Get yourself the new Epic Pepperoni Stuffed Crust Pizza, only at Papa John's.
It doesn't matter what you want to do. You can have a great time doing it this summer in Gaston County, North Carolina. Hiking, biking, paddling, great places to eat, drink, shop. Go to acetj.com/Gaston to see all the great stuff happening this summer in Gaston County, North Carolina.
You spoke in Lake Norman, and we listened.
All your requests over 20 years in business, all incorporated into one mattress collection, the Lake Norman Chill.
Temperature regulation.
Pressure relief.
Built to last.
Better value.
It's mattress shopping that's all about you.
Save up to $1,000 on Lake Norman Chill when you add a Game Changer adjustable base, and they're in stock and ready to rock.
Only at Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
It's more than just a great room that makes the Hyatt-centric South Park Charlotte such a special hotel. It's the great restaurants, the great bar, the great meeting rooms, and a superior location. Make reservations and get details at acetj.com/Hyatt.
This is the Extra Funny Podcast, presented by Neogenics. Find out more at acetj.com/Neogenics. Now, Ace and TJ.
All right, today is Thursday, and we have the One Star Strip Club reviews coming up. If you want to hear it, you got to be members of Ace TJ Prime Plus, so you got time to go get signed up for that before we do it. Ace TJ Prime Plus, and that'll get you all kinds of special things from the Ace and TJ show, all kinds of stuff. Now, my political show is up there from this week, and just a warning, if you don't like my political stances and principles and all that, then don't click on that. Because you'll get mad. Just warning you. I don't want you to get your little feelings hurt or anything. But you can get all kinds of other features. That's not the only thing up there. You know, to get that banging for your bucking. Get your bang for your buck. What a bang for a buck, huh? Rob, any fast food specials going on today that you've gotten coupons on your phone?
Let me check it out. Let me check it out. I haven't looked yet.
I don't know why I'm asking. Just torture myself because I'm not eating dirty until Saturday.
And I'll be eating dirty.
I did get a app notification from Zaxby's that you get double points if you get their new Philly sandwich, the chicken cheesesteak.
Yeah.
That's it though. That's
But you know what? That really that stuff is starting to piss me off. You know, like the other day when it was National Cheeseburger Day, and they had all these specials on cheeseburgers, and you can get one cheeseburger, get the other free, or come in and get a cheeseburger for a penny. And heck, every one of these specials you had to order from the app or follow them on social media or do some of that bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just not good business. That pisses me off. You know, like if you wanted to hear the One Star Strip Club reviews, and we said, "Well, you got to be a member of." Oh wait,
yeah.
Wait a minute. It's almost exactly like what we do. And get the app and all.
Yeah, but ours is different.
Yep.
I mean, we're trying to build a business. We don't already have a huge business. We're trying to build some business.
Yeah. You don't have any food apps on your phone, do you?
No.
I don't think so.
No. I do have Uber and Lyft.
But not Uber
And
Eats.
Solitaire.
Solitaire. You play solitaire?
Yeah.
Cool, get out of here.
If I can get enough people together, I do.
You're dumb.
He's old school. Andy Griffith, Solitaire.
Right, like I'm like, who are you?
Old school.
But I do. I have Uber and Lyft.
That's cool. That's modern.
But I don't have any of the food delivery apps.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, so Jenny's the one who always orders those, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Don't get the McDonald's app because it is addicting.
Is it?
Oh, it's like the best.
Man, you got what? Let's see. Yesterday, I went out the other day. I went to McDonald's and they had buy one double cheeseburger, get one free. I mean, come on now.
They had buy one filet of fish, 10-piece chicken nuggets, quarter pounder, or Big Mac, get one free.
Either any of those items, if you got one, you got the
You can
other.
get the other. Yeah, and it doesn't have to be the same exact item.
Yeah. So you don't do it for you. You're still going and picking it up at McDonald's. It's not being delivered to
No,
you.
I'm not rich.
Yeah.
I don't do deliveries.
Can't afford
Okay,
that.
because that's what I was going to say. Anything that if it's fast food, and I want it, as late as fast food places stay open, I can just go get it. If I'm not all silly headed.
Right.
Yeah, even when I use DoorDash, I refused to use it on fast food.
Oh, look at you.
Standards,
Love it.
It felt like I was like doubly wasting my money. I don't know, for some reason.
Y'all still use it all the time, Ace?
I don't want to hear.
The food delivery
not
stuff?
as much anymore. I'm
You
not
got a
saying
baby
we-
now.
I'm not saying we haven't used it because sometimes we use it without me knowing that we're using it.
Yeah, Ace loves that. I
Yeah.
didn't know she
Yeah.
was getting ice cream.
Like there was one Saturday morning recently that we're doing something, and Amanda came in the bedroom. I was feeding the baby or whatever, and I said, I didn't realize you've been down there long enough to make little breakfast sandwiches. She's like, I got coffee too. And it was from Dunkin' Donuts.
You order coffee when you can have coffee at home? What?
Delivered.
But I mean,
Delivered,
there's
like
there's not a Dunkin'
I didn't
Donuts,
do- no,
not
my
a
point
Dunkin'
is-
close to
Oh
them
my
though.
god.
There's not a Dunkin' close to them. She would have had to go a long way to get it.
Like 150 yards.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
she
exactly
could have
what
walked
I
to
said.
Dunkin'.
I was like, I could have driven down there. and gotten it.
Isn't
Or
Dunkin'
make
the
coffee
closest
at
thing
home.
to your house?
Yeah, that's what it said.
Yeah.
She could have actually just walked there.
150
wait.
yards, maybe.
You
Or
gotta
she
put
could have
the
woke
law
your
down.
ass up to walk there.
Well, I was awake. I was feeding the baby.
Yeah.
Is there any parental controls on those type of apps?
Oh, that would be fun.
You limit
Yeah,
when she
put
can
the-
order food.
I think you might be able to do that, like if you have a family plan together.
There was something I was going to pick up the other day. One day, I said I got to run to the store and get something. She goes, "You want me to just DoorDash it?" No, it's one thing.
No,
I'll go pick it up.
Yeah. So, how much does it cost now to, like, say, to get that Dunkin' order delivered?
That delivery fee they put on like a tax, a fee, a service charge.
And don't they charge more for the item?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you
that
tip.
blew my mind. I just found that
Yeah,
out a few
it's
weeks
crazy.
ago.
So I
yeah.
think it probably cost an additional $7 to $10.
Yeah. If you're buying a $4 coffee to get it delivered to you,
It's $10.
12, yeah, 12, 12.
I couldn't do it.
What's
Even
the
if
last
I was
thing you
rich, I
had
don't think I
delivered?
could do that.
When you
Look,
got
man.
Bob Evans delivered here that
Oh
day?
yeah, that was delicious.
Forgot about that.
And that came from another town.
Came from my Concord Mills. She's like, I'm just gonna get some eggs and sauce.
It was delicious.
Like, from the mom, what?
Bob Evans is actually 2 towns down the interstate, right? Isn't it Huntersville?
Yeah.
So then you got, you had to go through Cornelia and then to Huntersville, and that
Yeah.
shit couldn't have been hot when they got
And
here. with it.
but it was still delicious. It took a hot minute.
I forgot you did that.
Somebody here said I got the McDonald's app the other day just to get those 13 cookies. Thanks, Alexis.
You're welcome.
Oh yeah, the cookie tower.
The cookie tower.
Yeah. So you mentioned the cookie tower. They went
Yeah.
on. They went and downloaded the app just to get that
Telling
cookie
you.
tower.
And not only are you saving money because you're getting like usually something for free, but then you're also getting more points so that you can get more free stuff. It's like they know how to do it.
They got the Bogoff deals.
Yes.
But my little friend Jenny will just, like, we'll be watching a ball game or something, at her house or at my house, and then she'll just go start handing her phone to people. Here, what you want?
Oh, that's awesome.
Because she just will decide, I want Taco Bell, or I want, whatever.
That's dope.
Oh, I would can I get all the things I want?
I'm going to tell her some real treacherous shit about TJ so she becomes my friend.
Yeah, and then we can hang out with her and she'll get us Taco Bell.
I'm like, TJ's awful. You don't get to spend a lot of time around him.
No, but I'm just saying, I don't ever have to deal with the delivery apps and stuff.
I mean,
yeah. And sometimes Jody leaves cash where, because Jenny doesn't want them, they go back and forth about if Jody tries to give Jenny money for food on Thursdays when they come over to eat, then, I'll find it, the cash where they go back and, I'm not paying for that. I paid for this and you paid for that, that kind of stuff. But if I see where Jenny has hidden the money before she left that Jody tried to give her, I pick that shit up.
Yeah,
that's cash in my pocket.
Thank you.
Nobody needs to know that.
And I'm like, well, Jenny, how'd you get Jenny to take that cash? She usually doesn't take it. And go, well, she argued with me and all that. Finally, I'm like, I got $30 now.
I'm up $30.
Yep.
Yeah. I wouldn't do none of that.
No, let me go hang out so I'll find the money.
Yeah.
But what I was getting at is that if a Taco Bell order for 4 people is $70-something, then most of the time you think that that's the delivery charge. It's really kicking your ass and all that. Unless you're trying to feed my little friend Jenny, and she could easily run up a $70 tab at Taco Bell sitting in the drive-thru.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you get them delivered, then they not only charge you a delivery fee, but the items are more expensive on those apps too.
Yeah, we just said that already, Rob.
Oh, okay, my bad. I'm working
Squeeze me.
Yeah.
I'm working on shit in here, and I'm
You're late,
just making sure,
bro.
Damn.
Hello.
I should have made a bigger deal out of it though when I said I just found that out a few weeks ago. But it was just a scant mention, and also he shouldn't have. It's no big deal. He didn't hear it.
No, he needs to open his ears.
All right, I'll shut the F up in here.
Good.
That's kind of the point we're making.
It's the Ace and TJ Show with a little something extra. This is the Extra Funny Podcast.